Hi, welcome back to Ideas Box. My name's Jimmy, and today I've got a video with 3 more workshop ideas which I hope will help with yours. One's simple, one's been covered on YouTube before, but I've done it a few times recently, so I thought I'd throw it in. And one I just thought of the other day, and I thought I'd try it out. And to be honest, I'm surprised it worked so well. Anywho, let's get on with it. I've taken to wearing work gloves when I'm doing really grubby things. These are supposed to be heavy duty, but they're not very good at all. One thing I worked out though, like when you take these off, your hands become a bit clammy and you can't get the new glove back on. If you've got a chalkboard and you clean it with a cloth, it's kind of like talcum powder. It's kind of like talcum powder. So that's something I worked out myself. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, but every now and again I come up with something. This can has lost its mojo. And one thing you can do, now this doesn't work with every type of can, and it doesn't work with, even where they've got that little standpipe there. You put a cloth around it to protect yourself. Get your compressed air, and you can give them a shot of compressed air. You have to push the nozzle in and judge when to give it compressed air. That might be enough. Put the nozzle back on it, don't point it towards yourself. That's better. Anyway, it doesn't work with every spray can. I did it with an old RP7 can, so check this out. This can's lost most of its pressure because it's a pretty old can. And what you can do with these is, if you're careful, you can get your nozzle and you can give them a shot of air. There we go. The rag was in case I got covered in shit. Let's see if that's worked. I mean, look how old that is. So, put that back on there. Oh wow, look at that. Better than new. And I need that because I'm going to go and drill and tap a hole in this trailer, and I can't get compressed air out to it, so I need this to rinse the swarf out of the hole. Anybody know what that means? Am I shaking the can too hard? I mean, I do go at it like a teenager, so what are you going to do? Far out, I've never seen that before. I'll look for that in the other cans. If you have a workshop and you do a bit of welding, or really if you've got a workshop at all, you should have a small fire extinguisher in it. And I had to use this one a couple of weeks ago when I set fire to something that I was welding that had a petrol engine, and it just dripped some fuel out. Not the end of the world, it only took a squirt to get out. But these types of fire extinguishers, they're a dry powder. They have powder in the bottom and an airspace in the top, and they're charged through a little valve in the back of that gauge there. But what I've done is I've had to use this one, so even though I had to only give it a couple of small squirts, it's used up most of the pressure. So as you can see on the gauge, it's down off the gauge. So the reason I'm wearing this face mask will become apparent pretty soon. What I do is I get my tire inflation, and you give it a shot of air with the tire inflation gauge. Bring it up as high as you can, because your compressor will only do, this fire extinguisher wants 11 bar, so it's like 150 something psi, but your compressor can't do that. Gets you about halfway. If you do a bit of cycling, you may have one of these. It's a CO2 tire inflator. That must have some kind of crazy pressure in there, because it'll top this extinguisher up now. You have to wrap it in a cloth because temperature and pressure are interrelated, so when the air comes, the CO2 comes hooting out of there, this will get icy cold. So that's on halfway. Look at that, in the green. That's pretty cool, I reckon. I don't know if the Schrader valve is going to get any powder in it and leak a wee bit, but I'll keep an eye on that and we'll see how it goes. Look how icy they get from the pressure drop. They're actually quite uncomfortable to touch. Look at that frost. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to try a second one. Try and get it up near the top of the green range, the green pressure range. So, wish me luck. Whoa! Right at the top edge of the green pressure. So, oh shit, it's in the red. Hang on, I might bleed a wee bit of that out. Actually, no, I won't. I'll leave it. Right, so it's now August the 8th. I'm going to keep an eye on that and see how it goes. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope one of these ideas helps you out. If they do, let me know in the comments. Click like and subscribe and that notification bell and check back soon for another video. Alright then, bye for now.